Hey Aries, welcome to my channel. This is your Mars retrograde reading. For those of you who are new, welcome. This is Earthchild Tarot. For those of you who are existing subscribers, I really appreciate your love and support. It really means a lot to me. So Aries, Mars is in retrograde in your sign, and that's huge. I hope you guys are doing okay. There's a lot to be learned during this time. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with retrogrades, they're just a review. They're a review of lessons that we may have learned in the past, or mostly lessons that we haven't learned. Okay, things that we're still holding on to that needs to be released, things that we haven't embraced that we need to address, you know, and approach. So there are some energies that we all might experience on a better note. You know, Mars is going to push us to initiate certain aspects of our lives and initiate improvement. Okay, forward movement is going to cause us to step up to our responsibilities. Okay, kind of getting in touch with that masculine energy, okay, within all of us, whether you're male or female. On a worse note, I guess, or like with the cons, like the pros and cons, where the cons for the Mars retrograde, you may run into some people or some energies that are a little bit aggressive, if not a lot aggressive, whether it be passive aggression or just direct aggression, you know, people wanting to argue, debate, you know, not really hear what you're trying to say, not hear what you're trying to express because of, you know, certain very, you know, aggressive or very masculine type of energies as well. So just bear that in mind for the pros and cons of the retrograde. All right, let's see, Aries. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. So this is representing a shift in perspective. It represents vulnerability. Okay, actually it's the Hanged Woman in this deck, the Hanged Woman. So this is you guys are fire signs, Aries, so being vulnerable, or, well, it depends on what's in your chart, right? So being vulnerable, shifting your perspective, you know, that can be easier said than done for some, right? So there's some type of a shift that you guys are going through, a shift mostly in how you see and how you perceive life and in your overall perspective of something, or just in general. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Mars is really going to bring a shift to you guys, and it's going to help you to see things a little bit differently than you did or than you have been seeing them. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn over your oracle messages. I'm sorry, you guys, I have like an itch right in the corner of my eye. Let's see, we have the Freyr, card number 23. And it says abundance, peace, and contentment. I feel like this is energy that's coming to you guys. You guys are going to get a break from something, finally. And maybe for some of you, it's not just a break. This is just how your life is going to end up. It's just going to be very peaceful. You're going to be very content in an aspect in your life. But I feel like there's some work that needs to be done in order to maintain that peace on your end. So let's see what your other oracle message says. Revolution. It's interesting because Pisces got the same card. Some of you guys may have Pisces in your chart. Again, going with the flow. Embracing the process. Embracing the journey. Not jumping to conclusions or trying to rush to the result, or the end goal, or the end result, right? Be at peace and content with where you are. Very interesting. This is not the time for you to compare your journeys either, you know, to someone else. This is a time for you to recognize where you stand. Don't compare it to where someone else is standing right now, because where you are is where you're supposed to be, and where the other person is where they're supposed to be. You can't fix or change that, right? So I'm actually going to read this card to you guys because I feel the need to read the Freyer card to you guys about this abundance and contentment. Okay. All right, so let's see, and then we're going to get into your tarot. It says, your integrity has led to healing and unity, which gives you vast potential, and this surge of energy brings with it the ability to prosper, a continual flow of energy to be invested. Being at one with who you are destined to be can also lead to the power to create good fortune for yourself. This abundance, which will come lovingly and safely, can result in a time where you take your place in the world. You are now at home with your sensitivity, your psychic abilities, and you are able to help the world simply through being yourself, who you are at the core, and using your beautiful, innate, intuitive talents. You are in tune with this new earth energy. We all have this capacity, regardless of age, religion, race, creed, family background, and our issues. Every human has the chance to change into a person with a higher purpose. When we live from that place, we are truly peaceful, content, and abundant. We are like children coming home when we move into this journey and embrace this planet, for the planet in her turn embraces us and showers us with gifts. You are one of the leaders of this change, one who knows the way from the light they share each day in simple ways. You are a wonderful person with a divine mission, and you are important to the planet. You are moving into a time of physical health, joy, enthusiasm, and the wonderful energy of optimism. Strong and joyful. Others will embrace the examples you offer at this time. So Aries, that is huge. You have a responsibility. You guys have stepped up to your responsibilities. For those of you who resonate with that, you stepped up to the plate. Now is the time to not get ahead of yourselves and practice patience and understand that the journey that you are on, stay on that journey. Don't try to jump ahead to see what's next. What's next will come. That's inevitable, right? But you guys are manifesting something here. And I think what you end up manifesting, this end result, is also bringing a lesson to you. It's going to show you something that you probably may not have paid attention to in the past. Or you may not be able to decipher what that is now, but you will once this unfolds, right? So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. 5 of Swords. So some of you guys may be dealing with bullying. Some of you guys are dealing with people that just tear you down, right? Arguments, debates, again, bullying. I keep getting a sense of maybe or just being beaten down, maybe in your past, you know, not being treated fairly. I get the sense that you guys are going to get a break from that. But I also get the sense that there are those of you who are going to shift your perspective in how you debate and how you argue. You guys are shifting how you deal with conflict. I think that's what I'm getting here. Okay. 9 of Wands in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands. So a lot of fire here. Sagittarius. Leo. Okay, so some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, okay, or a Sag. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that you debate a lot with, or you have disagreements with, or there's one particular disagreement that you're having with this person, or that you struggle with. And there are those of you who are kind of letting down your guard, or just kind of you're just no longer. There's a wall that you guys are no longer really maintaining anymore. We're going to clarify these, excuse me. We're going to clarify these. to come to a better understanding of what this is speaking to you guys about. So now we have this Five of Swords energy here. And again, it's that bullying, debating energy, competitive energy. Okay. Some of you guys this is a love interest. Somebody, again, somebody that you argue with. You guys may be the homemakers here. You have the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys are the homemakers. Some of you guys are younger than your significant other. Some of you guys are dealing, you guys debate with your mother about a relationship, about forward movement. Some of you guys are you guys want to move forward with somebody. I get the sense that someone you definitely like, you care about someone, but this is there's something that's taking its time. Someone may be very slow in a relationship or slow in understanding something, and that might cause the debates, the arguments here. This is you. Aries, the Emperor. Mars, this is the Moon card, Pisces, Cancer, and the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody has offered you something. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer. So some of you guys are getting... There's something in regards to either not divulging information. That's what causes the argument. Someone is not opening up. But some of you guys are married, or this is about your husband or your father. A father figure. Let's clarify this a little bit more. I'm really curious to know what this debate is, or what this argument is. Five of Swords for Aries, Universe. Let's see. Three of Wands. So this is something that you want to move forward from, or I feel like these arguments, they're not going to be, this argument is going to finally resolve itself, or this disagreement, or this feeling beaten down, Judgment. Ten of Swords. Yeah, something is ending here. Something that's some kind of argument that you may have had with someone in the past, or some type of a disagreement or struggle that you had in the past. It's finally ending, but you have to learn your lesson so that it can end. You have to embrace whatever you need to embrace, or let go of what you need to let go of, because this is all about your contentment with the Ace of Cups here. This is all about your happiness, Aries. Okay. Now we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Let's see what this is speaking to you guys about. The Nine of Wands for Aries, for Mars's retrograde, Universe source. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Aries? Why is the Nine of Wands here in the reverse for Aries? Five of Cups. So yeah, something, you guys have been disappointed. Like you guys are not, something about the past that needs to be healed and remedied. The Three of Cups in the reverse. That's interesting. I don't remember putting any cards in this deck in the reverse, but for some reason that card came out in the reverse. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, single. Some of you guys are just, something about you guys being alone, or just being independent and focusing on yourselves here. Because something happened in your past where somebody was probably cheating, or somebody got in the way of a relationship. This could also be a friendship that you have to let go of, or that you need to heal from. Somebody was getting in the way of your happiness. There's a third-party situation. There's some type of commitment that you had, but somebody was getting in the way of it. Could be a relationship, could be a job situation, could just be your overall security and contentment here. And it just seems like you guys need to get your independence back. You need to get your confidence back here. Because you have the Temperance card here, that's Sagittarius once again. Some of you guys have Jupiter. Your Jupiter means something. But this represents also healing from certain disorders or addictions as well. But I get the sense that somebody wants to reconcile with you. Somebody wants to let bygones, not bygones be bygones, but they want to apologize. I get that sense too. Someone who may have cheated, or someone who may have gotten in the way of a relationship, or someone put something else, maybe their addictions first over the relationship. I just get the sense that somebody needs to bring their walls down. Six of Cups. So somebody from your past. There's some past situation that's happening. Ace of Pentacles. Princess of Wands. So this is about forward movement here, but letting the walls down. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's some beautiful energy, some new memories here that you're creating with someone, or just with your family. There's some offers here, some opportunities, new discoveries. Sharing what you've experienced with someone else, or with the group of people that you can trust. But it first takes you bringing your walls down, Aries, and that might be a hard thing. Okay, now we have the Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands for Aries. Why is the Knight of Wands here in the Sword? Let's see. Temperance again. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have Sag in your chart. Maybe your Mars is in Sagittarius. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. This represents patience. This represents planting your seeds and just allowing them to grow. Okay. Watering your garden. Remaining balanced in your forward movement. King of Pentacles. So there may be an offer that's going to be brought to you. Somebody, I get the sense some of you guys, somebody's about to reconcile, or they want to reconcile with you. But again, there's this High Priestess. This is all about patience, you guys. Patience, patience, patience. Embrace the process, embrace the journey. Because with the King of Pentacles here, this can be a stubborn energy, but that's because this King of Pentacles knows how hard he has worked. This can be a male or female, but someone who is definitely well off financially, someone who definitely, they planted their seeds. They know that they're going to grow. They don't put the cart before the horse. Okay. They embrace the process. They embrace patience. They know that once they pay their bills, everything is going to be cool. They know how to budget. They know how to save their money. They're not rushing to buy the best thing all the time. They buy what they get, what they need. They buy what they need. This is a good supporter of their family, a good husband, right? A good father. Very practical. Okay, so this is about you being practical and not allowing your emotions or that fire, Aries, to get in the way or burn everything. You want it to just be, you want your fire and your flame to be warm. You want it to be not contained, but you just want to collect yourself. And if this, in this like argumentative energy, if this is a significant other, there is a need to practice patience with this person, or let your wall down. Let your walls down. Not just with the relationship, but in general. Okay, so if there is some type of arguments, or I also get the sense like somebody, like you, like I was telling Scorpio, but I'm getting the same thing for you guys. Some of you guys, you're dealing with someone who just they want to have the last say and that's it. They don't care. Okay, and if this is you, Aries, you may want to kind of bring that, just kind of like douse that a little bit. Okay, be open to listening, be open to understanding, to knowledge, to discovering more about a situation, or discovering more about yourself. Be patient in this time. Okay, it's very, very important. It's very, very important. Let me see a little bit more about this Five of Swords. I'm just, again, curious. Yeah. More Sagittarius energy with the Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands, Leo. Eight of Swords, Aquarius. So somebody's really spiteful here. Someone else may be very may have a sharp tongue, or maybe very quick to jump to conclusions and take someone's word. They may be take it the wrong way. Someone may have a tendency to just leave a situation and say, well, this is not for me anyway, you know, you're not good for me anyway, I'm leaving, just because of like petty stuff. And then, but then like this person is stuck though, because they don't understand how to open themselves up. And Aries, if this is you, you gotta let the energy flow. Let it flow. Don't fight, have conversation. And if someone doesn't want to have conversation, they want to fight, walk away from it. Right? Go for a walk, let them have their space, or just leave permanently if you got to. Right? Some of you guys need to be alone. Some of you guys need to be on your own for a little bit. Very interesting, Aries. You have a lot of abundance coming to you. Be content with the journey, Aries. Be content with the journey. Open to shifting your perspective and changing how you view life, okay? Embrace the journey, all right? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I wish to see you guys in your next reading. Take care, you guys. Bye.